'cause it's fading to gray. I feel everything inside me changes over and over again.
Hello, Sky Brooks, ID Discovery. The last episode on baptism does have a video. It can be viewed at the website brokenbowgenerations.com or on our YouTube channel. Quite a bit of information will be presented here. This one comes pretty fast. Here we will cover a timeless truth that has been clearly overlooked, many looking beyond the mark, as it were. Evil, many ask, why is there so much evil, hate in the world? Some may even ask just the biggest question of all, just why? Well, that's what this is about. This does have reference from the scriptures. However, many believe that's a load of crap. Believe what you will, but it is true as the day is long. Let's get started. This one comes pretty fast.
In other words, these are the inherent components of mortal life. Tribulations, afflictions, grief, adversity, difficulties, death, and disaster are universal and affect everyone. Those who inflict harm often do so because their actions were irresponsible. Unfortunately, this is not always the case. Being able to make morally sound decisions is what we mean when we talk about free agency, the gift to choose, making your own choices in a free society. Although in the difficulties of life, we are all here on this planet, that we all might have joy while in this mortal existence. Again, choices in a free society, only available in a few countries in the world, not in communist China or Russia, to name a few. Much of Europe are following suit. There must be laws, terms, and conditions enacted by an omnipotent creator who is ever present. Natural, eternal laws that apply to everyone, typically deliberately disregarded by everyone. There exist such things as good and evil. Opposites must exist: good and evil, virtue and vice, right and wrong. How else can you make any decision? This is the purpose of life, to see what road is traveled. I am good on this. The freedom to choose must be fully realized. If doing evil things makes you break God's rules, then evil is the opposite of good. It comes from the devil. All things that are encouraged, sparked, and spread by the evil one's power are inherently bad. He will tell 9 truths, but the 10th one is a lie, and he has you. So, evil is anything that is morally wrong, wicked, or bad, that doesn't teach or enlighten, that hides or keeps its actions secret, that hurts faith, good morals, and godly virtues, that goes against all that is right, that leads away from God and salvation. Sin, breaking God's law, being wrong, being wicked, and the worst, murder. Charlie Kirk didn't stand a chance. By that murderous decision, Charlie's agency was taken away from him in that split second. That will clearly lay at the feet of Mr. Robinson in due time. There is a special place awaiting him. For example, just like King David in the Old Testament, placing the husband Uriah of Bathsheba in the front lines of battle to be killed, so he, David, could say, hiding her pregnancy. This woman is now mine. These are all examples of evil. Many philosophers and many people are always trying to figure out where and why bad things happen to good people. However, they will never be able to do it until they accept the gospel truths. To understand what evil is and where it comes from, as well as its place in the grand system of things, you need to know the basic truths of the great plan of salvation. It's been this way since the beginning of time. The eternal Father, God, having spirit children, making governing laws, giving them the agency so they could choose for themselves between good and evil. Not following those rules was naturally detrimental. There was 1/3 of the spirits, including Lucifer, chose evil over good, and were finally thrown out of heaven for open rebellion, going on with their rebellions against everyone, to break God's rules. When someone is tempted, they shouldn't say, God is tempting me, because God can't tempt anyone, with the ever-present option of all being accountable for the bad choices. In his attempt to eradicate free will, Lucifer, the son of the morning, was expelled from heaven, since his goal was to take away that agency, Today there are two major organizations on our planet that are plotting ways to undermine man's inherent agency that is in direct line with Lucifer's goals. The first are the communist dictatorships. We all know who they are and what they do. Others are noted organizations, some showered in secrecy and some in the open. Most of society are associated with these and don't even realize it. If they only knew, it would either scare them to death or shock them to the core. Both thrive when their followers are kept in the dark about important facts and are forced to comply to their religious and party lines by the use of fear. Conversely, the Lord's will is for all organizations, including governments, to be structured in such a way that each person can use the moral agency He's given them to make decisions of their own. The time will come, believe me, it will. Everyone will be held accountable for their own decisions. Yes, everyone. And yes, believe me when I say everyone will stand, one more time, in the presence of your Creator, your Maker, receiving some type of glory. Some say this type of glory or light. The one at the top has been recorded saying, this glory is to be the glory of the sun, or as equal as man can relate it to. The next would be compared to the brightness of the moon. And last but not least, the light of the stars. Having said that, some may not have any glory at all. No light. Kinda scary, isn't it? To think about it. Where would you want to be? Brightness of the sun? The next, the brightness of the moon? Not as much light as the sun, is it? Or as dim of a light as in the nightly stars that they can muster. Not so bright, are they? It actually depends up to you. Dependent upon every decision you make, there is a right and wrong. Always. What type of glory would you believe Mr. Robinson or Koberger the Idaho killer will receive on this simple scale of light? Maybe a candlelight. I don't know, but it's not good, is it?
Interesting mode of thought, isn't it? From what is being said, we all make the decisions. Having said that, what does that really mean? Receiving a glory. Glory of what? Material things, a golden harp, and sitting on a cloud, or believing in 72 virgins? I don't think so. See the collection on the channel. Maybe a bit hard to find. You can find more YouTube videos at Discovery of Intelligence, Skybrooks. Interesting what's been said, isn't it? We all will be accountable sooner or later. What does that really mean? But then all will be resurrected for one thing. Anything more than this, it's your deal. A glory. A reward, I do believe. Everyone will receive some type of glory, as mentioned. Get with you later. See ya.
Yay!
Who are you?
You don't put any stock in this mumbo jumbo, do you?
Actually, I do.
Really?